When it comes to crypto, everyone thinks they've found a cheat code to the 1%. They get blinded by the dream and forget the first rule of finance. The moment someone guarantees a profit, you aren't the investor, you're the target. This is Tradeexpro. At its peak, it wasn't just another shady website. It was a masterclass in psychological warfare. It didn't just trick beginners. It fooled intermediate traders who thought they knew what a real platform looked like. Watch closely. These are the exact steps they took to steal $47 million right out from under the noses of expert traders in just 72 hours. The perfect Disquismo scams looked cheap. Tradeexpro looked expensive. They used premium domains and a user interface that mirrored top-tier exchanges like Coinbase and Binance. And here's where it gets disturbing. They didn't just fake the appearance. They integrated real API feeds. If Bitcoin moved on Binance, it moved on Tradeexpro in real time. The charts weren't static screenshots. They were pulling live data. They had SSL certificates, two-factor authentication prompts, verified by CipherSec badges plastered everywhere. CipherSec, by the way, didn't exist. But to the untrained eye, and even the semi-trained eye, it felt like a regulated home for your capital. This wasn't some Gmail phishing scam thrown together in a weekend. This was a $10 million production designed to steal $47 million. And the mastermind? A 22-year-old named Dmitry Volkov running the entire operation from a penthouse in Dubai, the Baythiers where they win. You deposit a small test amount, maybe $100. You click their AI automated trade button. 24 hours later, you've made $23. And here's the kicker. They let you withdraw it. That $23 is the most expensive money you'll ever make. By letting you withdraw your initial profit, they kill your skepticism. You stop thinking, is this a scam? And start thinking, how much more should I put in? Go to Reddit right now and search for deleted Tradeexpro posts. You'll find threads that said, just withdrew $340. This is legit, boys. Going all in. Those accounts? All deleted now. So now comes the viral phase. Tradeexpro offered massive referral bonuses, 10% of whatever your referral deposited. You tell your best friend, your cousin, your coworkers. Why wouldn't you? You've literally seen the money hit your bank account. The influencers jumped in. TikTok videos with titles like, I made $2, 403 days, link in bio. Instagram stories showing fake withdrawal receipts. YouTube thumbnails with red arrows and shocked faces. And here's the psychological trap. It wasn't just your money anymore. It was your reputation. If Tradeexpro turned out to be fake, you weren't just a victim. You became the idiot who scammed your own family. So when your brother asks, are you sure about this? You double down. I literally withdrew $500 last week. It's real. By June 2024, Tradeexpro had 140,000 users. The investment pool was sitting at $47 million. The collapse then, the weather changes. July 9th. You decide to go all in. You deposit your savings, maybe $15,000. You watch it grow to $18. Suzuzoed over a week. You click withdraw and you wait day 1. Withdrawal pending. High traffic volume. Day 2, you get an email. Important. Regulatory compliance review. Due to new requirements, all accounts are under temporary review. Estimated resolution, 7-10 business days. Day 3, the site goes down for emergency maintenance. Day 4, it comes back up, but withdrawals are disabled. July 15th, you try to log in. Error 404. Page not found. The customer support email bounces back. The influencers have deleted their videos. The Discord server, gone. $47 million evaporated in 72 hours. Thief Truth Tradeexpro never traded a single coin. There was no AI bot. There was no algorithm. There was no magic when you withdrew your first $120. That was someone else's deposit from an hour earlier, when they withdrew $340. That was another person's deposit from that morning. It was a Ponzi scheme wrapped in a Bloomberg terminal skin. They weren't making profits. They were just shuffling money from new victims to old ones until the pool was fat enough to drain. Dmitry Volkov was arrested in Dubai in August 2024. But here's the part that should terrify you. His arrest didn't stop the scam. His code is still out there. Right now, there are at least 9 Tradeexpro clones running under different names: Capital Pulse, Swift Gains, Next Trade. They're counting on you to forget this video in 3 weeks. Tuddy Tesso. Here's your armor. 3 questions that kill 99% of scams before you lose $1. Question 1. Can you find their physical address? Not a P.O. box, an actual office. Google it. Use Street View. If it's a WeWork in Delaware or a mailbox store in Panama, run. Question 2. Can you find their trading license number? In the US, legitimate exchanges are registered with FinCEN. In the UK, it's the FCA. In Europe, it's MiFID. If they say we're regulated but can't tell you where or give you a license number you can verify on a government website, they're lying. Question 3. Can you lose your money? If the answer is no, if they guarantee returns, if they promise zero-risk profits, if they say, our AI has never lost a trade, the scam is guaranteed too. In finance, risk and reward are married. If someone's selling you a divorce, they're selling you a fantasy. The reality Tradeexpro stole $47 million in recorded deposits. But the real number, the marriages that ended, the retirements that got delayed, the college funds that evaporated, you can't measure that. There was a nurse named Sarah who sent her mother's surgery money to Tradeexpro on a Tuesday. By Friday, the site was gone. Her mom never got the surgery. Tradeexpro was destroyed. But right now, someone is copying Dimitri's code. They're registering a new domain. They're hiring influencers. They're building the next one. Don't be there when it launches. Because in the world of crypto, if the profit is guaranteed, the scam is too. Stay skeptical. Trade with your brain, not your greed. And if you can't afford to lose it, don't let them take it. Fade out.